All right, so let's talk about phrase punctuation. Okay, so when we're playing a solo, or I'm playing a solo over the top of a chord progression, like let's say I'm changing chords from a B minor 7 to an A minor 7, and I want to come up with some type of melodic movement to get me to that next chord. So I might do that, right? Or depending on what timing structure I want to use and all that. What I have to do to make that a transition phrase is stop playing, right? I have to take a breath. I can't just noodle. I can't go. I mean, I can do that if I'm soloing over a backing track, and that's fine. But I think what happens to a lot of us, and me included, is I will just solo and try to find meaning within a lot of notes. And it doesn't mean that playing a lot of notes is bad. However, if you always play a ton of notes, it's hard to really get the most out of the notes you have available to you to play. Something that I found very helpful was working on inserting chords into my practice instead of just playing single note solos all the time. We all probably do this to some degree, but if I take a chord progression like maybe a 1-4-5 to get away from that first example, if I'm playing or let's just do a 1-4, not a 1-4-5. So we're just gonna play let's play B minor. So I'm gonna go B minor 7 to an E7. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm trying to create meaning within my phrases, and those transition phrases have a goal. They're not just standalone solo phrases. They're actually designed to transition from one chord to the next. And it also emphasizes the note that I decided to land on, or my resolution point. So when you're soloing, a lot of things that can come up are, of course, first, what key do you need to play in? Obviously, you need to know that. But beyond that point, um, how many notes should you play before you stop? When do you stop to take a breath, right? And when you look at some of the best soloists in history, if we're not strictly talking guitar, listen to some horn players. Charlie Parker, Coltrane, Miles Davis. Whoever you like. And there's one very big factor that horn players have to do that we don't necessarily have to do when we're playing. Well, I guess we do have to do it, but they have to do it so they can play. They have to breathe, right? They have to stop and take a breath so they can play more notes. We don't really have to do that. We can just keep on shredding, right? Their punctuation and their phrasing is completely influenced by them having to stop to take a breath. If I stop those phrases, it's gonna give my playing kind of the feel like I'm talking or that I'm singing. It's going to have a more melodic feel to it, and that is what we're going for. So we're going to talk about this a lot more as we go. So the moral of this discussion is using your notes tastefully. Instead of just playing over a backing track, try to throw some chords in and transition to the chords that you're playing. And just listen to how those chords can interact with your lead lines too, because that's going to influence what note choices you use, and how many notes you play. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. Keep practicing. If you have any ideas on future lessons or maybe how you use this phrasing idea in your own playing, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for checking out our channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and check out our full-length lessons right there at rjsoldaniguitarlessons.com.